computer. Hey everybody, I'm Austin at Homeowners Financial, and this is my fabulous friend, Mason Franks. He's just an amazing realtor, and we were talking about, there's so much stuff on the internet, and you're so good at the internet, and I love the videos, right? I also love Tyson or whatever that weird guy that was mimicking you, right? But we're talking about how much information is out there, what's real, what's not. So we are going to do a nice series called Meme Busters. You remember Myth Busters, right? Where they present you with a problem. Like, what is really out there? What are these cute little things, right? And how do we beat this? So, Mason, give me a shout out. Like, why do you think this is important? Tell me a little bit what's going on. We have all these conversations about inventory and rates and housing because, yay, we're in real estate. But, kick it up a notch. What are you thinking?
Yeah, well, Austin, first of all, thank you so much for meeting with me. Austin Lampson is an amazing lender down in Santa Barbara, does an incredible job. Anytime I've worked with her, she's taken the utmost care of her clients. So I'm super excited to be doing this series with her. There is a lot of information on the internet. Not all of it's true, but a lot of it is funny. So we're seeing a lot of memes going around right now with just crazy things thrown out there that aren't necessarily true. But by looking at those memes, it may give us a chance to look harder at the market, see where we're actually at, see what it means when rates are up and prices are coming down and how buyers fit into that picture. So it's a good opportunity to look at some information a little bit harder and learn a little bit more.
No, I love it. I love it. So one of the ones that we picked up today is and I keep saying Elton John. It's really not Elton John. It's Elon Musk. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. So this is one that we picked up, paying 7% at 30,000 under list is better than 100,000 over list at 2.99, right? And let that sink in, which I thought was hilarious because who walks around with a sink? I don't know what
Right,
was
come
really
on now.
happening. I mean, did he just come from Home Depot, right? So let's do some math around it, right? Let's kick this up. Let's do some math. I'm going to share a different screen. So yay, fun with calculators. Woo, get that mouse going, right? So we talked about, a couple years ago, what were average prices for your clients, Mason, right? So 450, is that about right?
Yeah, somewhere in that range in the Santa Maria and Orchid area. Just a few years ago, our price point was significantly less than it is now, hovering around that 450 to 5 range.
Okay, cool, right? And so if we start, just start with 5% down, and we did this math at 2.99. So, right, and we're really watching the mortgage payment, right? Because we know taxes are relevant to the sales price, your insurance is relevant to your policy, but we were talking about that mortgage side of it. So, if we did 5% down around 450 and just looking at the mortgage at 2.99, it's like 1,800 bucks, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yep.
then what if we had to kick it up by 100 grand? Now we know that my keyboard was asleep this morning. So if we did the same math, so now we're at 100 over list
Right.
and we're still at 2.99. It's like 2,200,
Yep.
right? Right.
Yep.
So then we're like, okay, well, Mason, what's the average sales price now? What are we seeing there in your neighborhoods?
Yeah, we work all up and down the Central Coast, but we're based in Orchid and Santa Maria. So in the Orchid and Santa Maria areas, we're really looking closer to that 600 range now. It was up in the mid sixes last year. Prices have come down a little bit. So just for simplicity's sake, let's say 600,000.
Okay, and then we're going to make that rate 7%. And then I think the meme was saying, what if it is, let me check what he says again, $30,000 under list, right? So if we're at 600 and we minus 30, that is 570. So the payment would be 3,600. Well, I think 3,600 is more than 2 grand, right?
Yep, I think so.
3,600 is more than 2 grand. So in this one, this is an actual myth for our neck of the woods. This could be true in different areas, but again, the whole intent for us to start sharing with you guys is what's real, what's not, how do we level up, right? We're not necessarily talking about different tactics for buying. We're talking about what is true out there, what's not. And I'm going to share that one more time just because I mean, I love this. I just love the sink. I don't know what kind of sink it is, but I think that's absolutely awesome, right? So is paying 7% at 30,000 under list better than 100 grand over 2.99? The answer for us is no.
I
The
think we
answer
can.
for us
Yeah,
is
I think
no.
we can consider that myth busted without a doubt. That's for sure.
Meme out of the way. Fun fact, my team would make fun of me because I speak French. And so meme is the same word as meme in French, which means same. So I'm like, the memes. And they're like, they're not memes. You're just old. And I'm like, ugh, all the things. All the things. Cool. All right, awesome. Anything else you wanted to kick on today? Anything else on this myth that we're seeing out there?
No, at the end of the day, it's all about affordability for our clients. Whether it's higher price points or rates, we got to look at the affordability and what people can be comfortably paying monthly so that they're not house poor. Getting them into a good home is really what we focus on. And busting myths like this can help us really iron out and focus on those items. So
I love it. I love it. Well, if anybody out there in Facebook land, Instagram land, social media land has one they want us to take out at, let us know. I'm Austin Lamson with Homeowners Financial. My main man, Mason Briggs. All the coffee this morning is up there serving all around the Central Coast. And I will say, I love that you look everywhere for your clients. So thank you so much for being a great partner with us.
awesome. And same to you, Austin. You guys are amazing in Santa Barbara. We absolutely love you. And thanks for doing this with us. It's awesome.
Right. Cheers.
Cheers.